Hey everyone, it's Reverend Lucy coming to you from High Banks Metro Park again in Columbus, Ohio. And it's a steamy 80 degrees Fahrenheit here, and so very warm and humid for today, but lovely down here by the water and in the ravine. If you'll notice, the light is just beautiful, dappling through, and you can see lots of shades of green. And that's what I want to talk with you about today is green and the shades of green. And in the light spectrum, there's red and blue, which get absorbed on the wavelength of red and blue, get absorbed, which is why we don't see that much red and blue, because the color is absorbed, but green is reflected, so it's different. The light from green is different, it's reflected. And so we have lots of shades of green, and typically it's a little bit too sciencey for me to quite grasp, but it basically goes along the lines of there's chlorophyll A and B, different kinds of chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is the energy from the sunlight, and plants are uniquely able to collect the energy from the sun, and that's part of the process we call photosynthesis, and the plants do that, and that's what helps make the green color. Now, incidentally, which I find very interesting, the process of photosynthesis vibrates at 528 megahertz. 528 is the love frequency. How cool is that, right? 528, when you see green, is in that love vibration, which is probably part of why green is so healing, and it feels so good to be out in nature because you're vibrating with that frequency and you're immersed in it. And so I think that's pretty cool about green as well. But also I want to go back to the chlorophyll A and B. Plants that are higher up in the canopy, they get more sunlight. That's chlorophyll A, and they're lighter in color. And plants that grow lower, like underneath, they're darker, and that's chlorophyll B. And that's the B is an adaptation to the less sunlight down lower. Just because the color is lighter or darker doesn't necessarily mean that plant needs more. They can both be abundantly full of chlorophyll and doing photosynthesis wherever they are, whether they're in the sunlight or not. But shade-loving plants have chlorophyll B and tend to be darker. And so the shade of the green has to do with the chlorophyll that's in them. So I find that interesting as well. Be like a plant, be out in the green, be out in the sun, do your own photosynthesis. Don't turn green, but be in the love, the 528 frequency, and that's my message for you today. Bye for now.